Hello and welcome back to Redirecting. Real quick, I would like to get some audience participation of what's going on in your area. We have been noticing definitely that there are a lot of businesses closing, going out of business, sales, emptying out their inventory, shutting down, moving on, finished. In your area, have you been noticing a lot of businesses that have been closing down, and how has that affected your ability to function within your region? Do you feel the difference yet? Because more and more as we go out, we see a lot of businesses that are literally gone. We went to one recently, and when they were explaining to us that 4 months ago that they had just remodeled, and now they're selling all of their fixtures and everything. The business has already ceased, is already closed, but the guy who was in charge of selling all of the goods that are in the store, all of the fixtures, he explained to us that he didn't get it. Other than, of course, we know the reason why is because the economy is collapsing due to the pandemic. But he was explaining that they had just got done with their remodeling. So that right there is a very clear indication that something is happening, family. So in the comment section, I'd like to know what businesses have been closing in your areas. What are you noticing? Are you noticing the pinch in your pocket, the difference in the local economy? And what are your concerns, and what do you plan to do? Of course, myself and many others have been encouraging our viewers to make some type of preparation, because there's a rough, rocky road ahead. And I'm just going to be honest, I don't feel prepared either. I've seen the level of preparedness that some have, and it makes me feel very, I don't even know the word to use, behind. Okay, I feel very behind when I look at the level of preparedness that some have. Now, of course, I may be more prepared than others, but I definitely don't feel like we're prepared enough, because nothing can really prepare you for everything that's going to come after the economy collapses fully. Okay. The other day we experienced a little bit of power outage. And so whenever that happens, your mind always thinks about movie scenarios where this happens and the power never comes back on, and you're trying to adjust to life without power and things of that nature. Then other things happen as well, and you say to yourself, what would I do if the power never comes back on? What would I do if there was no running water, if there was no heat source? I mean, all of these kinds of questions just kind of pop into your head. And so, family, I want you to tell me in the comment section of the businesses that have been closing in your area. And what do you think you can do? I mean, the smallest, minutest thing. What is it that you think you can do to be better prepared tomorrow? Okay. Each day that you wake up, what are you doing to make tomorrow a day that's more prepared than today? Okay. Now, I understand that a lot of people feel frustrated. I've had many over the years say, well, everybody can't do this and everybody can't do that. And my answer is always this: well, we can keep tossing that excuse out there, but that's not going to change the reality of what is coming. The issue is, what do you plan to do about it? And this is why we always talk about building relationships and things of that nature too. Because when you build relationships, that makes it so you have someone to go to or somewhere to go to when situations get out of hand. And unfortunately, too many people are focused on entertainment and having fun and just doing all that kind of stuff. So the serious things get hardly any attention. If you're focusing more on things that are not serious, then you are definitely not going to be prepared when the economy collapses. Now, it's not a matter of if it's going to collapse. At this point, it is pretty clear to everyone it's a matter of when, and we are actually in the middle of that free fall. So it's already started. It's already going downward. And so today is the day to do something about it. Okay. I don't mean to keep pushing you with this. Some people call it beating a dead horse, but this is one that needs to be beat. I got to keep saying this stuff, and many others as well, because again, we are already in the fall. We're already in the process of the collapse in this economy. And so as much as I can say to encourage you to fortify your life, repair relationships if you can, do what you can to prepare. I'm going to do that. Okay, those of you who think I'm fear mongering and you don't want to take heed, you want to keep on twerking and thugging and KKKing or whatever it is you're doing, go ahead and do that stuff. Nobody else is going to be there when the bottom falls out from under you. You've got to understand that when the crap hits the fan, people are going to remember. They're going to remember who did what. Okay, they're going to remember your seriousness or your lack of seriousness. They're going to remember all of that. Nobody wants to be surrounded by people who aren't serious when the crap hits the fan. No one wants to be surrounded by people who sit on the seat of do nothing all day long. Nobody wants that. You want to be around people you can depend on, because it's not just a matter of looking out for each other with food or seeing who can feed you and things of that nature. It's also an issue of protection. Okay? People want to be able to depend on you and not feel like you're just there to take up space. It is what it is, family. I like to keep it real on this channel. And if you are not willing to keep it real, you don't want to redirect your mind into a more positive zone, then this is not the channel for you to watch, because I'm all about redirecting and trying to get our minds in a better place, both naturally and spiritually. Okay? I'm done with this video, family. With that, I am out. Notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.